We wouldn't be sticking his head out the window.
So Alan, why are we leaving?
Look at.
That's him.
Yep. That's him. Did we do that? What did we do?
I think we turn.
Did we turn around? We were leaving because we were being stood up by John from Skillet. We just drove past him. We almost missed you.
I was like, oh, there they are.
So anyway, this is Alan Naguaro with Cornerstone Festival 08. Wow.
It's ridiculous.
What are we going to do in 2012? The Mayan Aztec calendar, or the Aztec calendar ends, and we're supposed to sync through the solar system.
Man, I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm just a lead singer. I don't know how to be a moron.
I just sing in a band. I don't know what's going on.
Where's the catering?
Great intro. This is John from Skillet. But we had a great time, and again, like I explained last time, I love doing this because there's no journalistic wall here. We're just hanging out.
Right.
We've been on tour together before, and we had a good time doing that.
Back in the day, man.
That was a long time ago.
Well, it was a strange era for rock music, you know. The whole 90s was a strange era for rock music, really. And during that time, it was just kind of going, we were kind of post-grunge, I guess is what you would have called
Power
our first
trio,
record. Yeah. Power trio actually is a nice way to say it.
I love the term power trio to me. Man,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very
dinosaur rock. Yeah, but it's also, the whole Creed.
Right.
You know,
I like
Hendrix. Power trio to me signifies
Power
I mean,
and three. It was just strange type of rock music. I think it was trying to find like where we belong. You know what I mean? You got the grunge thing. I didn't consider us. I'm glad to hear you. That's what you consider us a grunge. I did not consider us a grunge band. I just thought we're kind of a rock band. It's a little grungy or whatever.
Well, I really like Saturn.
Yeah, Saturn was fun. You know, I liked the record for the time. I really liked it.
That's when we toured together.
Yeah, I liked that. But it was just kind of a thing of rock music was changing so much. The only hard rock bands coming out and making a difference were like Korn was coming on the scene, and some of the industrial stuff, Manson, and I remember thinking that's more doable, you know what I mean? So we're going to switch our music a little bit,
right.
And I liked that, and so I thought, well, maybe we'd do that with hard guitars.
Right.
I was a metalhead. And anything that wasn't metal, I hated until 96-ish actually is when I really 95, 96 is when I first heard U2. Right. I never liked it when I was growing up. If it wasn't Metallica, I didn't like it. So yeah, then my friends were like, oh, check out Dance House Children and stuff like that.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I didn't know that music, but I learned it during that era.
I think I played with them once in '89.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of great Christian music from that era.
A lot of people would think of Mortal.
I was the
91.
hugest Mortal fan. Even in '96, I was a massive Mortal fan.
Yeah.
Still am. I love. They had two records in particular that just killed.
Which ones?
Lucid and
Lucis?
Lucid, sorry.
Here's mine. Circle of Dust and all that.
I remember that you sang on the live Mortal.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I forgot it until now.
Yeah. I remember.
I was a big Mortal fan.
What song was that?
It's the one I
Lift.
Yeah, Lift. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that whole record. That record killed me, man. And in fact, I like that record so much. When we first did our first album, we were talking about, do we want to try to put some electronic drums over the top, and it just didn't fit. The record was just too, for me, it was just too, too hard rock. It didn't fit.
Right.
But I liked that. I liked a lot of what Circle of Dust was doing, and that industrial thing.
Very cool. I heard you have a new drummer.
We got a new drummer, yeah.
Somehow you found another.
I know, right? It's the Lord. It's these amazing God stories, really. I mean,
That's awesome.
The greatest thing about it, say it's a God story, is not just the fact she's a girl, but she's just fantastic. You know, it's this kind of thing. You know, when you lose a band member.
Yeah.
Lori was with us for 7 years.
Wow.
Getting used to somebody's personality as well as the way they play, the whole thing is hard. But you know what? It worked out great. She's doing a great job. But this girl was so green. She'd never played with clicks before. Didn't really know what an inner monitor was. Didn't know how to say. You know, I'm like, all right.
She's in high school.
Yeah, so we got to start from the beginning. But she's good. You'll see her tonight. She's pretty awesome.
Awesome.
And she's just sweet and loves God. And
That's a plus. You're
absolutely.
To this market.
Oh, absolutely. I've had my share of playing with people that you think you're going to be one way or another. You know, so it's pretty awesome.
So, what's up, man? What's the next 6 months look like?
I've got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think when I saw you last time. I was probably just having my second
Right.
kid. He's almost 3 now. And so this summer, I'm trying to get some time with them. They come on the road with us, but with the summer, they're staying home all summer while we go out and do a day here, a day here.
Right.
So getting some time with them. My
Yeah.
son started talking, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard work. People that don't have kids,
And
there's no way they can understand.
Right, but people that do have kids could never understand touring with.
Oh, yeah,
kids.
absolutely.
That's the craziest thing.
I don't know how I can do it. I mean, we're pretty spoiled to have the kids be with us. That whole
It's a
thing.
special thing.
It is.
It's a good. Oh man.
Yeah. So between that, hanging out with the kids, doing dates in the summer, we're starting working on a new project. Started demos last week. Looking to do a record September, October. You know how that goes.
Right.
January. Hopefully by October we'll be in the studio.
John, it's a pleasure as always.
Thank you. Nice to see you, man.
See you, with or without all this.
Yeah, thank you.
And blessings and prosperity.
Yes,
Shalom,
thank
peace
you.
of God be over you and your family.
All right.
Thanks.
You too, man.